Assalamu alaikum. You can see my name on the screen. I am Mrs. Nilufar Ejaz. I am your science teacher and I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Now, this is the chapter electricity and it is a review lecture. But before going to review lecture, I would like to talk to you about the new timetable, the revised timetable you have received. According to that timetable, you have 3 lectures in a week. One is on Monday, the other is on Wednesday, and the next is on Thursday. Timings are mentioned in your timetable. The thing which I want to talk to you and I want to share to you is that first of all, I will deliver the lecture. In one class, in one day, I will deliver my lecture, complete lecture of that topic. After that, in the next class, in the very next class, I will give you some work to do in the virtual class. Is it clear to all of you? Just like classwork, you will do work with me. For this reason, you have to keep your copy, your black pen, your blue pen, and your pencil or scale, everything, and the book also with you. The copy number I will give you in the very beginning, in the first, the copy number 2 are with us, they are for checking. So, the next lecture, you will keep copy number 1 with you. Is it clear to all of you? These question answers are in continuity of the chapter electricity. We have done almost 4 questions from the electricity chapter. The next question, that is 5 and onward, we will do in the class. Class means in the virtual class. In the next lecture, which is going to be on the date on that must be on Wednesday. Today is 11, 12, 13. 13th of the Jan will be the class of your classwork. What will you do? Your index is already written. Index is written, the chapter electricity. It is written. You will write the index first, electricity, and then you will put the date and the question answer. Just write question answer. That much question we will do on that lecture. Then after we will mention it, not before. That is 5 till 11 question we have to do, 5 till 11. But we have limited time, so if 1 or 2 questions are left, then we will continue in the next class. Is it clear to all of you? Once again, क्लास 7 मैं आपकी टीचर मिसेस नीलोफर एजाज आपसे बात कर रही हूँ। लेक्चर स्टार्ट करने से पहले कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शंस आपको बतानी है। आपका नया रिवाइज टाइम टेबल आपको मिल चुका है। इसमें आप देखिए आपके वीक में 3 लेक्चर हैं, मंडे, वेडनेसडे एंड थर्सडे। इन लेक्चर को हम इस तरह से कंडक्ट करेंगे कि इसमें आप क्लास 1 भी वर्चुअल क्लासेस में करेंगे। यू शुड बी प्रेजेंट, आपको सबको प्रेजेंट होना होगा। जो प्रेजेंट है दैट्स वेरी गुड, जो एब्सेंट बैठे हैं अगर आप उनको भी इन्फॉर्म करें तो दिस विल बी वेरी नाइस फॉर मी। इस लेक्चर के लिए जब हम आज डिलीवर करेंगे, ये लेक्चर 28 है, ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का रिव्यू लेक्चर है। जितना कुछ हमने पढ़ा है उसको आज हम रिवाइज करने की पूरी कोशिश करेंगे, विद इन टाइम कर लें। इसके बाद जो वेडनेसडे को 13 को आपका लेक्चर आएगा, उस लेक्चर में आई विल गिव यू क्वेश्चन आंसर एज ए क्लास वर्क। जैसे आप क्लास वर्क करते थे ना, बिल्कुल इसी तरह से आप ये क्वेश्चन आंसर अपनी कॉपी पर मेरे साथ साथ करेंगे। कॉपी के लिए आप अपनी कॉपी 1 का इंतखाब करेंगे, क्योंकि कॉपी 2 हमारे पास चेकिंग के लिए। कॉपी बहुत ध्यान से कीजिए इस्तेमाल, क्योंकि अगर आप गलत कॉपी पे काम करेंगे तो वो कॉपी जिस पे हमें काम करवाना है वो हमारे पास या आपके पास गलत ऑर्डर में मौजूद होगी। आप कॉपी 1 के ऊपर अपने चैप्टर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की इंडेक्स में हेडिंग डाल दीजिए वेडनेसडे के लिए, और आप उसमें डेट डाल दीजिए वेडनेसडे की, या डेट छोड़ दीजिए वेडनेसडे को डालिएगा, क्वेश्चन आंसर 5 till 11। इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? फिर आपका जो होमवर्क आएगा वो उसके साथ ही अटैच हो जाएगा और ये कॉपी हम कलेक्ट करवा लेंगे आपके पेरेंट्स से और चेकिंग के लिए आ जाएगी। इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? अगर कोई मसला होगा तो हम बाद में चैट बॉक्स पे इस पे डिस्कस कर लेंगे, आप अपने पास नोट कर लीजिए। अगर कोई बात समझ में नहीं आ रही है इस लेक्चर के एंड में भी हम आपसे चैट बॉक्स के थ्रू बात कर लेंगे। इज इट क्लियर? नाउ वी स्टार्ट आवर lecture number 28. The first heading you can see on the screen, that is, what is electric current and what are its units? We have studied in our first lecture in the chapter of electricity that define electric current or what is electric current. Electric current is defined as the rate of flow of electric charge. That much electric charge is flowing, that is called electric current. And the SI unit of electric current is ampere. SI means International Standard Unit. International standards mean that that unit is applicable, or it is whole world is using that unit for the current, that is the ampere, and it is denoted by capital A. Other small units are milliampere and microampere. You can see milliampere, M is small and capital A for ampere is capital A. And the microampere, there is a sign for the micro and the ampere. Now, measurement of electric current, how you can measure the electric current. How can you find out that how much electric current is flowing in it? Electric current measured by instrument called ammeter. You can see these are different type of ammeters which are used. Sorry. Electric current is measured by instrument called ammeter. You can see ammeter. There are different ammeters. They have two knobs. That one is the positive and one is the negative terminal. When we attach to the ammeter, these 2 points, they are attached to the gadget, and this is the meter. And this meter, it shows that how much current is flowing. These digits, we can read it and we can say that much current is flowing. This is the one type, this is the other type. Okay, there is no difference, but only they are the instruments which are used to measure the electric current. Now, how the ammeter is connected to a circuit. Now, how ammeter must be connected in series in a circuit. In the next step or the next slide, I will let you know series and the parallel circuit. We have two type of connection of the circuit. One is called series circuit and the other is called parallel circuit. Series circuit and the parallel circuit, they have their own definition, but now here you can see this is the ammeter. This ammeter is connected, or it is connected with the load, that is the instrument which we are using, and it is connected with the negative terminal, and this wire is connected with the positive terminal of the battery, and they are connected to ammeter. When this circuit will be complete, the electric current will flow. As soon as the electric current flow, the circuit will complete and the needle. This is the needle. This is the needle. It will fluctuate, and the at the base of this line, the readings are here, and from these readings and the position of needle, we can find out how much that battery is using, or that load, how much load is here, how much current is flowing, how much that gadget is using electricity. Now, what is a volt? The second thing is in electric current is a volt. The amount, there is a definition of volt, the amount of energy supplied by the source of electrical energy to each unit of electric charge is called voltage. What is voltage? That is the each unit, how much each unit is using that current is called the voltage. This is a voltmeter. You can see 0, 5 and 10. These are the digits and this is the needle. And this is the battery and this is the connection of that instrument. Now, what is the unit? Just like ampere, just like current, there is a unit for voltage and this is an SI unit. SI unit, so many times I am telling you, SI means that unit which is internationally accepted unit. कि पूरी दुनिया में उस एक यूनिट को माना जाता है. देखिए डिफरेंट कंट्रीज की डिफरेंट लैंग्वेज होती है, हर कोई अपनी लैंग्वेज में मुख्तलिफ बात करता है, उसी चीज़ के मायने अलग अलग होते हैं. तो इस तरह से किसी एक चीज़ को उसको कंसंट्रेट करना, उसको मालूम करना, उसको याद रखना क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट है. तो दुनिया के जो बड़े बड़े लोग थे, साइंसदान थे जिन्होंने वर्क किया, उन्होंने एक इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड बनाया यूनिट का जो पूरी दुनिया में एक होगा और पूरी दुनिया में एक ही माना जाएगा, और उसको हम कहते हैं इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड. ठीक है. And international standard unit, the SI unit for voltage is volt, denoted by capital V. Other common units for voltage are millivolt, it is denoted by small m and capital V, and kilovolt, that is kV, small k and small v. Remember the capital V and small. Capital and V all the time. Be careful when you are writing the millivolt and the kilovolt. Milli small letter से and kilo small letter से start हो रहा है. Now how we measure the voltage? हम voltage को किस तरह से measure करें? I told you in my previous lecture a voltmeter. There is a meter, there is a gadget which is used to measure the voltage, and that voltage is measured through a gadget which is called voltmeter. Current is measured by ammeter and voltage is measured by voltmeter. To measure the voltage of an electric source or component, a voltmeter must be connected in a parallel across it. Now, the connection. How the connection is made for voltmeter? Voltmeter के लिए हम कौन सा connection use करते हैं? There is a parallel connection. There are two types of circuit, series circuit and the parallel circuit. Series means that everything is connected in series, in more than one loop, in 2 or 3 steps. But in the, they are connected in single loop. In series, I am again correcting myself that in series connection, the connection is formed by making single loop, one loop, and the current is flowing in that structure. But in parallel circuit, the current is divided into different loops, different branches, different steps. So it is divided and it is very useful current. So the voltmeter must be connected in a parallel across it. Next, we have studied the resistance. What is the resistance? The resistance It is denoted by capital R of an electric component is defined as the ratio of voltage across the component to the current flowing through it. It means that there is a ratio. Resistance is a ratio between voltage and the current. That much voltage is going on and the current is going on. When we divide the total voltage with the total current, the value which comes, it is called the resistance. And the resistance is denoted by capital R. The SI unit for resistance is ohm. What is ohm? Ohm is a unit. It is beginning of the 19th century. The German physicist George Ohm investigated the relationship between current and the voltage in metallic conductor. He found that if everything is kept constant, everything, heat, temperature, vibration, everything is constant, doubling the voltage will double the current. In other words, the current flowing through a metallic conductor is directly proportional to the voltage as stated in Ohm's law. R resistance means that current is directly proportional to the voltage. That much voltage we will increase, the current will increase. The current we will increase, the voltage will increase. Where in this is called the Ohm's law and it is on the name of scientist. This is other units are kilo ohms and the mega ohms. Electric components which are specially made to provide resistance are called resistors. जो चीजें हमने resistance को specially made to provide resistance, those things which provide resistance, they are called resistors. Resistors can be connected in series or in parallel in a circuit. In a series circuit, resistance increase as more resistors are added. In parallel circuit, resistance decrease as more resistance are added. Now this is the series connection which I was talking in the very beginning. Series circuit is one that connects an electric source with its component one after the other, forming a loop through each electric component in a series circuit is the same. So you can see in this picture, this is the battery or source of light. It is forming only single connection. Okay, it is forming single connection and this is called series circuit. Here 1, 2 and 3 bulbs are connected in a series in a single loop. They are forming a single loop. This is called series circuit. And the component in a series circuit is the same. The electric current flowing. The electric current flowing from this source, it is going in this bulb, then in this and then in the third one. It is the same current is going. Now the next is parallel circuit. A parallel circuit is one that is split into two or more branches which are connected with the electrical component. The current flowing through each branch in the parallel circuit may be the same or different, but it is definitely less than the current flowing out from the source. Now you can see this is the source of the battery or the energy. One connection is here and it is going back. This is the second connection and it is going back. Now you can see here this is the battery. It is connected with one bulb. Then from this bulb it is going to second bulb and the third bulb and then it is coming back to the battery. Now definitely the current is dividing in different components or it is dividing in different loops. It is forming three loops. You can see there are three circuits, three loops. One loop, second loop and the third loop. So definitely the current flowing out from the source will be less. करंट जो है वो कम हो जाएगा. In our houses, the current is always in the parallel circuit. Now, you can see your book or open your book. I explain it to you. Page number 196. Okay. Open the book, page number 196. Now, an electric circuit is the path along which electric charges move. It consists of a source of electrical energy, connecting wires, and one or more electrical components such as switches, meters, or the bulb. These are the components, that is the electric source, these are the switches, these are the wire, and these are the bulb. They make a circuit. The current flows out from the source round the circuit and back unless there is a break in the circuit. Electrical circuit can be broadly divided into two main types, series circuit and the parallel circuit. What is the series circuit? It is one. This is the series circuit. This is the one that connects an electrical source with its component one after the other, forming a single loop. The current flowing through each electrical component in a series circuit is the same. The disadvantage of a series circuit is that if a break in any part of the circuit stops the flow of current in the whole circuit. Now you can see this picture in your book. These are the boy or the girls are coming from this loop. This is the one loop. This is the one loop and this is the second loop. Now what happened? What is the disadvantage? That this loop is complete and they can pass from here to this portion. But if it is broken or it breaks, then they will not go anywhere from this side. It means that if electric current breaks somewhere, if one loop is break, from that portion the electric current will not go further or it will not move forward. Now the next is parallel circuit. Parallel circuit is one that is split into two or more branches with connected electrical components. The current flowing through each branch in a parallel circuit may be the same or different, but it is definitely less than the current flowing out from the sources. Now you can see this is the source, this is the source, and this is the one loop, this is the second loop, and this is the third loop. That the connection, if they are the output or the connection which is coming through the battery, it is utilizing or it is moving in three loops, so the outgoing current will be less. Now we have studied some effects of electricity. Electricity has many effects on the electric current, effects of an electric current. It has a heating effect, it has a chemical effect, and it has a magnetic effect. Chemical heating effect. What is a heating effect? The heating effect of an electricity can be dangerous because the heat, some of the electrical energy which moving into the gadget is changed into heat and it will be dangerous. The larger resistance of the wire, the greater is the amount of heat produced. It is also true for a current flowing through a resistor. The heating effect of electricity can be dangerous. Many house fires have been caused by the overheated, faulty electrical wires or appliances. However, this heating effect can be of great use. Many appliances can be safely converted electrical energy to heat energy, which is then used for various purposes. The appliances shown below have the heating element inside them. You can see there are some pictures. This is a rice cooker, this is the hair dryer, this is the electrical bulb or light bulb, iron and electrical toaster. In each and every gadget, there is some instrument or the wire are present, and these wire they absorb the electric current and produce heat. That heat is that much the heat produced that it can be utilized for any purpose. यानी कहने का मकसद ये है कि ये वो चीजें हैं जिनके अंदर मखसूस किस्म के वायर लगे होते हैं। ये वायर जब इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इसमें से गुजरती है तो ये वायर हीट अप होकर एक बड़ी अमाउंट की हीट प्रोड्यूस करते हैं। इस प्रोड्यूस को इन चीज़ों को हम मुख्तलिफ चीज़ों में यूज़ करते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल हेयर ड्रायर तकरीबन आप सब ने यूज़ किया है। when you are in hurry you use the hair dryer एंड द आयरन। इस्त्री आप सबने यूज की हुई है और इस्त्री का भी आपको इफेक्ट पता है, जैसी गर्म होगी आप अपने टॉन प्रेसेस को प्रेस कर लेंगे। नेक्स्ट है हमारे पास केमिकल इफेक्ट। केमिकल इफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस में यूज होता है। आई टोल्ड यू द केमिकल इफेक्ट व्हेन एवर द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इज पास थ्रू अ डाइल्यूटेड सॉल्यूशन, the chemicals they get separated on anode and the cathode. Next is the magnetic effect. Magnetic effect, what is the magnetic effect? That it is the normal position of compass. What is compass? Compass I told you is that it is a small box. It has a needle. Half needle is red and the other is white. This red needle always deflected when the magnet is there on in its feet. ये रेड कलर की जो मैग्नेट की निडल है, अगर कहीं भी इसके आसपास मैग्नेट होगा ये डिफ्लेक्ट होगी या मूव करेगी, हरकत करेगी। ठीक है, दिस इज अब फॉर द नेचुरल मैग्नेट, जो कि नेचुरल मैग्नेट होते हैं उनके लिए। but that is the north pole and the south pole, which is a magnet. But we can make any iron rod to a magnet. हम किसी भी आयरन रॉड को मैग्नेट में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। किस तरह से कर सकते हैं कि हम एक we will take the piece of iron and we use the wire and we coil them and connect the two ends of wire with the battery. That much current will flow until and unless the current is keep on flowing, that bar or that element or that iron rod, it will behave like a magnet. It will behave like a magnet. Magnetism, around the magnet, the amount is present. Magnetism is a force. What is magnetism? Magnetism is a force. And when we use or when we made magnet with the help of electrical wire, it is called electromagnet. These are termed as electromagnet. इनको हम electromagnet कहते हैं. An electromagnet is a magnet that is made by using electromagnetism. It consists of a coil of wire, usually wound round a piece of iron. When an electric current flows through the coil, it becomes a magnet. Right? What we use? We use a iron bar, and what we do? We coil or we wound round and round the piece of wire around that iron bar. When an electric current flows through the coil, we will connect this wire, one end to the positive terminal and the second end to the second terminal. And this iron, it becomes a magnet. However, when the current stops flowing through the coil, the electromagnet loses its magnetism. जब हम इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को बंद करेंगे तो इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जो है वो अपना मैग्नेटिज्म बंद कर देगा. इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म जो है वो आर्टिफिशियल है, आरजी है. We can increase or we can make it strong by using the current in the coil. अगर हम करंट के अमाउंट बढ़ा देंगे तो मैग्नेटिज्म बढ़ जाएगी. What is magnetism? Actually, magnetism is the area around a magnet which is uh, responding the magnetism or magnet. किसी भी मैग्नेट के चारों तरफ का जो एरिया होता है जहां तक वो उसकी पावर काम कर रही होती है, फोर्स काम कर रही होती है, उसको हम मैग्नेटिज्म कहते हैं. हम इसको बढ़ा सकते हैं बाय इंक्रीजिंग द करंट इन द कॉइल. अगर हम करंट में इजाफा कर दें तो मैग्नेटिज्म बढ़ जाएगी. इंक्रीजिंग द नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स ऑफ वायर इन द कॉइल, it will increase the number of turns. For example, only for example, if these turns are about 50 and we increase is up to 100, अगर हम इसको 100 लगे, suppose that they are about 50. These coilings and these rounds are only 50. If we increase up to 100, then the current will also increase. Winding the coil round a soft iron core. If we will choose a soft iron core, अगर हम आयरन की जो टाइप होती है उनमें से सॉफ्ट आयरन को अगर सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो मैग्नेटिज्म जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ेगा. This magnetic properties of electromagnet, they are very useful. They are used to many different things. That huge electromagnet cranes are used in the scrapyard. Open your book, page number 207. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Yes, you can see the picture of electromagnet lifting the heavy load at the scrapyard. Scrapyard, junkyard, dockyard, or the any other things where large scrap is present and it is composed of iron. So these magnetic cranes are used. They pick up the heavy load made up of iron and it can be poured where they want it. And the unwanted things which are not showing any magnetic current, or they are not showing any magnetism, they can be not used. Electromagnets are also used to sort out scrap iron or steel from non-magnetic material. In hospital, it is also used in hospitals are used to remove splinters of iron or steel from our body or the organ. For by chance or accidentally, some splinters are left in the body, in our body, so they can be easily removed by the electromagnet. Electromagnets are also used to measure the thickness. Now this was all about your today's lecture. Now I am going to ask some questions. Okay, open your chat box. And Rabla Alvi, have you any problem because you joined late? Have you any problem? Have you know that we have 3 lectures? आपको सबको पता है, बहुत सारे बच्चों ने बाद में हमें ज्वाइन किया है. ठीक है, बहुत से बारे बच्चों ने. मोहम्मद हसन मिस अटेंडेंस. ओके, आयशा शेख रोल नंबर 21. ओके. देखिए, once again I am telling you that we have 3 lecture in a week. हमारे पास 3 लेक्चर होंगे. पहला लेक्चर हमने आज का लिया है. इससे मुतालिक जितने भी क्वेश्चन हैं, हाँ एमन नासिर, अभी मैं बता रही हूँ, आप नोट कर लीजिए. कॉपी नंबर 1 में सारा काम करना है, बट ये काम जो है हम आपको नेक्स्ट क्लास में एज ए क्लास वर्क कराएंगे. ठीक है. मोहम्मद अली, यू अंडरस्टूड. आयशा शेख, सैयद मोहम्मद हसन, एमन नासिर आपने नोट कर लिया, कॉपी नंबर 1 में करेंगे। आप बार बार इसको लिख रहे हैं, कॉपी में करना है। मुझे आपको ये बात बतानी है, जो बच्चे बाद में आए हैं, जिन्होंने लास्ट में हमें ज्वाइन किया या बीच में ज्वाइन किया है, जो हमारा नेक्स्ट लेक्चर होगा वो हमारा वर्चुअल क्लास वर्क होगा। एक तरह से वर्चुअल क्लास वर्क का मतलब क्या है कि आपको कॉपी पे काम करना होगा, कॉपी नंबर 1 पे। अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, कॉपी नंबर 1, क्योंकि कॉपी नंबर 2 हमारे पास चेकिंग के लिए है। ये हमारा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जो रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चन है 5 till 11, वो हम आपको कराएंगे। जितने करा सकते हैं 40 मिनट्स में वो आपको कराएंगे, और जो रह जाएंगे वो नेक्स्ट क्लास में आपको हम उसको आगे लेकर चलेंगे। नेक्स्ट जब क्लास होगी आपकी वेडनेसडे को, और यही तकरीबन टाइम है आपका, आपके पास कॉपी नंबर 1 होनी चाहिए, बुक होनी चाहिए, ब्लू पेन, ब्लैक पेन आपके पास होना चाहिए। आप अपनी इंडेक्स प्रिपेयर कर लीजिए एडवांस में। चैप्टर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को ही हम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 से 11। ठीक है, आप डेट डालना चाहें तो डेट डाल लीजिए, वरना डेट उस दिन भी डाली जा सकती है।